around the time, as most other ones are either straightforward or even kind of funny, such as this PSA, where many different people are using seatbelts for different scenarios. The big problem with all these PSAs, and hell, this even happens throughout the early 80s, is that none of them were catching people's attention. So with the 70s being straightforward about it and just telling people to buckle up most of the time, the early 80s did the same kind of thing but just did it a lot more. Looking at the PSAs in the early 80s telling people to buckle up, there are honestly some embarrassing PSAs, such as this one that had a complete song number about buckling up. PSAs like this one in particular usually have the opposite effect, because when kids see something as uncool, they'll usually want to do the opposite of what that's doing. Even with that singular PSA aside, there were some decent ones, such as this PSA as a mother's buckling up their child where their kid wonders why their dad isn't buckling up. The early 80s actually did have one disturbing PSA with this classroom, which is mainly disturbing from the narration alone, as he says that more kids die from car crashes than any disease, which is messed up. Fred Bloody Flintstone was telling kids to buckle up. Not even once, but twice. Yeah, there was one PSA with the Flintstone kids from the show of the same name, and even another PSA telling people to buckle up with the normal Flintstones. Even Ronald McDonald got involved with telling people to buckle up. I wish I was joking, but yeah, this is a McDonald's PSA where Ronald, Grimace, Birdie, and the Hamburglar get into an invisible car, and Hamburglar almost dies by not buckling up. While Ronald does use his black magic to make sure that Hamburglar doesn't go flying out into the pavement and makes him buckle up. By this point in time, there were so many PSAs about this topic, so it was still obviously a massive issue. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in particular, since at this time it was more than just them making seatbelt PSAs, needed to think of something that would actually get their message through to people and make a lasting impact. With that little history lesson on what America was trying to do to make people buckle up until the mid-80s, we now come to the year 1984. Both the US Department of Transportation and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration well and truly knew by this point how hard it was to make people buckle up when in the car. As I had shown with America's previous attempts to make people buckle up, the message hadn't really stuck with the public. Only around 14% of people in America were actually buckling up in 1985.
More PSAs? Well, no, not on stream, no. But
this is where both the US
my videos there. My videos.
And the National Highway Traffic Safety
my recent video that no one watched. Anyways, what is up? I know I look kind of rough, but that's fine. Didn't get a great sleep, but I will survive. How is everybody doing today? Because I am finally live streaming today. So who would have thought? Who would have thought I'm actually live streaming? I do want this to be a weekly thing, like every Saturday at around this time. Like around this time, maybe an hour before, but you know, I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, look, as PSAs go, since the recent video flopped so fucking hard, probably not. Probably not. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know. I haven't really planned this stream out. I do want to look at one thing though, to be honest. But look, my video only just hit, my recent video, which has been up for over 2 days, has only just hit 500 views, which is dog shit. Like for me, that is horrendous. Like so bad. I don't know why I can't find like the out of 10 on computer. I was looking at the computer to see if I can get out of 10. But not showing up. If I look on my phone quickly, it's 7 out of 10, which is still pretty fucking bad. And like, I thought my Black Ops video flopped. I thought that flopped. This is 350 views behind that. Did you mean that I got Tuv to comment? Yeah, look, Tuv did comment, but they didn't subscribe, so that didn't help. But what is up, people? What is up? Gummy, Taco, and Oleander. But yeah, look, that recent video just flopped very hard. So I don't know. Didn't even know you uploaded a new video. YouTube's terrible with notifications. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. So look, the intro video, the one there, that's my new video.
What if these guys love
That's my new video.
Which he was.
But look, Yeah, I've heard that YouTube is just fucking terrible when it comes to things like that. Actually, one thing I do want to check before I keep going is with the live stream, the delay. Because okay, that's not bad. Cool. Just because last time when I was streaming, it was like 30 seconds. It was literally like 30 seconds. I'll definitely watch after this live. Forever a drug addict to PSAs. I appreciate that. I know, I feel that. Easily is such an underrated Chili Peppers song. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Like, as much as I say that Chili Peppers fell off after Blood Sugar, this is still a good song. It's a lot of song. I was gonna say, I can't remember. Oh shit! I feel like I'm just forgetting things. Yeah, no, look, I've been obviously on a PSA fix recently. That's why my 2 recent videos have been about PSAs. But I actually don't know what I'm doing next. Like, I'm probably not going to do a PSA video again. Like, for now, I've got to try something else and see if that works, because, like, literally, at this point, I got to just do whatever works for the channel. I am gaining a few subs again, though, because I lost... okay, make this make sense. I don't know what happens, but as of, like, my past 5-10 uploads, like, not including the shorts are doing well, and that's I'm glad I'm doing that, because I'm getting some views on the channel and it's good. But the one thing that does not make sense to me is whenever I uploaded a new video, people unsubscribe. It's like, fuck you then. But no, it's coming back around, so I'm starting to gain the subscribers I've lost. I've got like another 10 to gain to get to that point. Yo, Goff, what's up? Speaking of how you lost subscribers, you should rank every episode of Lost. I think I'm good. But, look, I'll be honest, I've never watched Lost. I know J.J. Abrams worked on it, but, yeah. One-hit wonders. What? Chili Peppers? I wouldn't say they're a one-hit wonder, but there's a lot of one-hit wonders out there. I wouldn't say Chili Peppers is one of them. Because, honestly, I think it's just more the fact that they peaked when they were younger and then fell off. A lot of bands are like that. I was about to say, if I was wearing a corn shirt right now, I could say them too. But, look, they came back in the past, like, 10 years, so, you know. All I know about Lost is basically Gilligan's Island, but dramatic. Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Actually, yeah, one thing I do want to check... Yeah, kind of, and a lot of supernatural stuff. Ah. Bush Alive or One Hit Wonder events. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. One thing I did want to check. Because I don't know if you've seen my recent posts. Oh, there's only one response. Never mind. It's the same response I saw last night. Fountain of Wayne is a one-hit wonder. Never heard of him, to be honest. I do miss the PSA Mondays, even though it was only 6 episodes, but I also know it's hard to find underground PSAs. Still don't know how I'm turning this sheep. Found all those. Yeah, no, look, if you do a lot of digging, you can find a lot of random shit. I've found a lot of random shit. Like that, that Forest PSA from Why Do You Think, I think it was? No one knew what that was before I found it. No one knew. Like... The one with the forest where the dude's dressed up in the bunny suit. No one knew what that was. But I'll get back to your comment, Kogami, because something else is starting instead. Call made a dubstep album with Skrillex once. Don't remind me, please don't. I have most of their songs on my playlist. Okay, fair enough. Narcissistic Cannibal ain't that bad of a song. Look, if you're living in 2012 and you're watching COD montages, sure. I fucking hate it. If you know me, I hate that fucking album with a passion. Hate. Especially as someone that's such a big fan of Korn's earlier work. I fucking hate it. Plane going from Sydney to Los Angeles crashes in a mysterious island with many supernatural properties. Season 1's really good and the latter half focuses on them trying to get into a hatch. Oh, fair enough. What, is lost. I come from Sydney though. I find that one a good PSA ammo. Really? I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad or anything. It's just weird. Just weird. Very, very fucking weird. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do one thing. There we go. Fair enough. Yeah, look, I hate it. I can't stand it. I would rather listen to like Corn 3 and shit like that over the dubstep album. I literally listened to everything else from Corn besides that fucking album. It's like literally. If I pull up, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'll pull up my Spotify. I've got a full Corn playlist here. Full Corn playlist right here. First album, Life is Peachy. Dead Bodies Everywhere is an underrated Corn song. You're not fucking wrong. So is BBK. BBK is an underrated song. But yeah, Follow the Leader, Issues, Untouchables, bloody Take a Look in the Mirror. Yeah, I got Word Up, of course I do. And then, like, yeah, See on the Other Side. Got their Live and Rare album as well. Even there, Corn 3, bloody Oildale. Kept the Santa Claus is a good cover. Yeah. Paradigm Shift, Serenity of Suffering, The Nothing, and then Requiem. Requiem's pretty mid. I'll be honest, pretty fucking mid. But I've got stuff from most of their albums. On my normal playlist, I've got more Corn stuff than that. Like I've got stuff from their Untitled album 2007. But it's just one of those things. Okay. I've got to catch up with chat. For the Forest PSA, I think you can also get kids aware of the issues mentioned in that PSA, but also PSAs are too advanced for kids at that time. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Name a one failure wonder. Famous for one awful song, that is. Bro, Vanilla Ice. Rick Astley. Who else? Tones and I. Fucking hate Tones and I. Can't stand her. Trapped is a one-hit wonder that fell off hard because Headstrong was the only song worth listening to. That's fair. Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit are fucking awesome. I don't care what you say. Okay, you know what? Before I glaze the fuck out of Limp Bizkit, I don't like their first album. Everyone likes their first album. They're like $3 bill. I don't. Like, there's a couple of good songs. There's maybe like 3 or 4 good songs. But if I'm listening to Limp Bizkit, it's usually Chocolate Starfish and Significant Other. It's usually those 2 albums. I fucking love them. The new album only had maybe 2 or 3 songs. I haven't touched the album /vinyl since. You talking about Limp Bizkit? I don't like their new album. What was it? Dad Vibes or whatever it was called? I don't like it. Don't like the album. It's pretty pathetic. I do like their new single for Battlefield 6. I'm in love with Morgan Wallen, I think. Something like that. Can't remember what it was called. I actually like Break Stuff, and you meant Roland, but yeah. Oh, thanks for calling me a wanker, Kiri. I don't really listen to it anymore. Granted, I did like some of Five Fingers' early stuff, but it's honestly, when it comes to Five Finger, I don't listen to it anymore. I've still got some songs in the playlist. Like Hard to See is a good song. The Pride's a good song. There's a handful of good songs in there, but I don't think they're that good. Like, they're alright. Never liked Limp Bizkit, was too basic for me. I get that, but when you listen to it instrumentally, like, there's some cool shit out there. Like, Wes Borland's very underrated. Very underrated. Like, Wes Borland's a great guitar player. Because he's just unique. He's not doing your typical shit. And that's a good thing. But, you know what? I'll go back to... I remember... I said I was going back to the message earlier about PSA Mondays. Not PSA Mondays, but I'm going to leave this in the chat. Abysmal Adverts is coming back. So, you want anything, if you want to submit anything, use that Google form in the chat and you can submit it. I'll show you what it is. So, basically this is what it is. It's just a simple, like, oh no, I only posted it late last night, so there's only one response. But, basically, all you do, title, link, and then if you want to write anything else, just do it. Even if it's something stupid, I don't really care. It probably won't go in the episode, but it's just whatever. But they'll be coming back. I don't know when I will be doing that yet. Like, I really don't know. Oh, look at my Mango Loco. I drank it the other day. I fucking love Mango Loco. But you know what? One of those. I love this room camera. Like, it's just such a small detail. What I do want to do is I want to buy another light for that side. If YouTube starts doing well again, I'm definitely gonna buy another light and invest more into it. I'm trying to find stupid shit for abysmal adverts. Yeah, fair. Because it doesn't. I think that's one of the things. Like, I'm gonna switch back to this camera, but that's one of the things. I think, like, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. I don't actually no. I do remember now. I think the good thing about abysmal adverts is that basically it doesn't have to just be PSAs. You can do adverts as well. I think I've left a lot of room for people just to not just talk about PSAs. Like, it can be more than just that. It can be PSAs, can be ads as well, which is good. Hell yes. Mango Loco is pretty low down on my monster tier list. I used to love it, but nicer flavors came out. Aussie. Oh, okay. Your opinion's completely invalid as soon as you said Aussie Lemonade. Holy fuck. That is the worst monster I've had. Bad Apple, though. That sounds pretty good. I've never had it. And Viking Berry. We don't have heaps of flavors down here in Australia. That's what sucks. If I go... I will show you. I'll pull up Woolies. Woolies is one of the two big supermarkets here. It's literally Coles and Woolies. They're the two big supermarkets. If I go... show you what we have. So we got the White Monster. Like, White Monster. The OG. Why is Aussie Lemonade Aussie? That's a good question. Rio Punch is my favorite monster. Never even heard of it. But sounds good. But that's the thing though. I don't know why Aussie Lemonade's Aussie. Doesn't even taste like our lemonade. So, I know in America lemonade is literally just like lemon squished into a drink. Our lemonade's different. It's more like a lemon lime. Like a Sprite. That's kind of what we have as lemonade. But I still, as sugar-free options, I still reckon the White Monster's the best. I still reckon it's the best. Bad Apple's good too. Yeah, it sounds good. We'll go through it though, because I have tried a couple. Don't get me wrong, Aussie Lemonade isn't top anymore. Bad Apple and Viking Berry definitely clear it. But if it's there, I'll get it. I had it once, never again. It tastes like a poor man's fucking Calippo. And okay, you know what? For people that aren't in Australia, this is a Calippo. This is what a Calippo is. It's basically just an icy ball where you can get like just a lemon one, like this one. So you can get just a lemon one. It's basically this, but shit. It's basically that, but it sucks. We have Calippos in the UK. That's right, you do too. You do have them in the UK. I completely forgot. Anyways, going through the monsters. I was just about to ask what a Calippo was. Yeah, because I know Americans don't have it. I know, obviously, UK has it. We do. New Zealand has it. There's a couple of European countries that do. Looks good. Yeah, very. Calippos are nice. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go on a tangent. I reckon I'll tell it's better than a Calippo. Cyclone. Oh, I froth these fucking things. Cyclones. Oh. Can make a grown man cry with how good these are. It's just like it's literally just like, yeah, peach, pineapple, blueberry all in one. It's so good. Anyways, if we're going back into energy drinks, We have, so Mango Loco is my favorite still. I don't care what anyone says. Never had the Ultra Strawberry. I've had Ultra Vice before. Okay. I had this new one. This Lando Norris. Do you have the Valentino Rossi monsters in Australia? Probably not. I don't think we do. I don't think I've ever seen them. Yeah, so Lando Norris is the new one. I reckon it's shit. Oh, it's not shit. It's not Aussie Lemonade bad. It's not very good though. It is a zero sugar one. It's okay. Peach is okay. It's basically a peach iced tea, like a Lipton peach iced tea. If you like peach iced tea, you'll like it. I'm not a big peach iced tea guy, so I don't mind it. OG, I still like it. I don't care what anyone says. I actually don't mind the mango flavor, and I think sugar skulls and designs are cool. It is a very well designed can. I guess why am I looking at that? I've got it. I've literally got it here. Like I've got the drink here to get all the skulls and stuff like that. Like it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But going back to this fucking song. I've had the Fiesta Mango, this Fiesta Mango one. I don't like. It's okay. It's okay. Never had it. But I've had this one. Sorry, I've had this one. It's all right. I reckon this is still the worst. Aussie Lemonade's still the worst. I don't care what anyone says. It's just like I expect when I expect Aussie Lemonade, I expect like a Sprite. I expect something like that, like a Sprite or like a Schweppes Lemonade. I expect that kind of flavor. This just it literally tastes like a Calippo, but the flavor's gone. It's like it's gone off. But yeah, I had the Aussie Lemonade when it first came out, and I reckon it was terrible. My mom likes a Mango Loco, and she drinks a few of them at work. Fucking hell. She'll only be drinking one. You should try Celsius. I don't think we have Celsius. That's Australia. I might occasionally get Monarch and Chaotic as well sometimes. Never heard of them. Aussie Lemonade's meh. Yeah, I agree. I've had this Violet one. Violet's not bad. Violet's not bad. I've had the Ruby Red too. Ruby Red's pretty decent too. They're both pretty decent. I would say like it's a bit hard. Like I think the white. I was gonna say that. You know what? I'll say it. The white femboy monster. It's the stereotype around it, but I fucking love the white monster. Fucking love it. You make Australia sound so strict. Kind of is. We've got very high health standards, so like, that's why a lot of things aren't here. But it's kind of shit like that. I don't mind the zero sugar monster drinks. I actually don't mind them. The zero sugar monsters, like the normal flavor, is not bad. I drank white monster to the point I actually dislike it now. I did that at one point too. I will admit. I drank them like every day, and I actually got fucking sick of them. But I think I'm back to the point where I stopped having energy drinks for a long time, and then now I have them here and there, like once a week or two. And then I'm to the point where I'm like, yeah, I actually enjoy it now. So it's good. It's good. My mum likes the white sugar-free monsters. Yeah, honestly, they're inoffensive. I don't think it's anything very out there to where anyone's going to dislike it. I think that's one of those things. When I lived with a mate for 6 months, it's the only one you'd get. Really? The only one? That's fucking pathetic. Oh, this is new. Rio Punch. One of you are talking about that. One of you are talking about the Rio Punch. That's new. I want to get them at my local Woolies. It's 4 packs, like $14. They're $9.90 at the moment. But I miss when half price they're like $7 for a 4 pack. I miss that. So I used to get them all the time. Now half price they're a lot more than that. Yo, Rio Punch. Yeah, that's new. It's new for us. I'm gonna have to try it. $4.45 for a monster though. It's a bit stiff. Might have to try it. I'm at the studio tomorrow for band shit, so I might have to try it then, to be honest. But I have not had Papillion, and that's it. We don't have anything else. Like, how pathetic's that? I love that. I love that for Australia. Like, we got fucking nothing. Why is my hair everywhere? Holy shit. Oh, Papillion is Monarch. Really? Okay. Never had it. Ah. It is not sugar-free. What flavor is it, though? Does it say? It's a juice, like the Mango Loco ones, but it doesn't say. Doesn't say if it has a particular flavor. Anyways, doesn't matter. Oh, I just got a response. Grotesque from Ministry of Transport is another response that I've seen now. I've already seen it many times. Like, hold on. Let's look through the 2 submissions. I reckon, may as well. Yeah, I've seen this. I've got a better quality version of this too. But, anyways. I've just seen this so many times. I've never heard of Monarch. The only Monarch I'm aware of. There's nothing to do with energy drinks. Yeah, me too. But, literally. So this, I think, I was just looking at submissions. So, there's 2 submissions. There's Grotesque and a Winner Taco, which is an ad. Oh, I've never seen this before. Grotesque, I've seen this a million fucking times. So it's like, I appreciate you submitting, but I've seen this one many times before. And this is like camcorded. I've got a better version on. Watch this. So what year was it? 2008. Okay. Thank you. Look at this. Better quality version. Hey, yo. See? That easy. Not easy. It's all a PSA, but it's just like, I think I've even talked about it before. I've actually been getting Vitmo and Earn Brew energy drinks lately. What the fuck are they? Y'all are getting random shit I've never heard of. That PSA gave me nightmares when I first got into PSAs. Look, fair. If it's one of the first PSAs that you saw, pretty fair. Because it does take a pretty dark twist. But, actually, I've got to check this. I've not looked at the PSA archive in about a week. But, oh, I've got a wall of shame now. Okay. We've got 1155. That's not bad. But I do want to look at this other submission. Because I am curious. I know of the Earn Brew soda. It's like drinking a melted orange. Fair enough. You know, I haven't bothered with that since that Tadashi guy got involved. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah. Sick. Okay.
Winner Taco, lo snack con una forma tutta nuova. Prima scopri il lato croccante, ricco di cioccolato e noccioline.
It's an Italian. Oh shit. That's what they said, furry transformation. Holy shit, he turned into a polar bear. Just got a better one. Submit it. Oh, it's a Winner Taco. I thought it was a Taco Bell ad. It's a Winner Taco. Ah. What the fuck? Fair enough. Unlocked cursed ads. Exactly. Dude, man just transformed. Holy fuck. Can I pin the link again? Oh, it's got another submission. Perfect. Oh, Segata Sanshiro. I love that. Segata Sanshiro. I know what they're talking about. Anyways, I will put it in the chat. I will... I'm going to go on to... I'm going to go here. Where the fuck is the chat? It's not letting me. It's fucking asshole. Because I don't know why it doesn't let me pin it. Like when I'm on here... Oh, here we go. There we go. Merry Christmas. But, look, I've seen the Segata Sanshiro ads many times before. What's this? This is just like a gamble on which one's what. That's grotesque. It's just like a gamble. Oh, maybe it's this one? Oh, I see the pin now. Yeah, I've put it up there, which is good. Why did I just paste the fucking link into... Oh my god. Dude, I fucking love Segata Sanshiro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fight that Sega Saturn, motherfucker. Pull it. Beat it up. And it's just Sonic R. And then the console decides to flop. I have a Japanese Saturn. Fuck, that sounds goated. I need to actually, like, if YouTube does well, I'm definitely buying all the fucking Sega consoles. I don't care what anyone says. Didn't flop in Japan. That is true. Just flopped everywhere else. Like, it did well in Japan. But, yeah, everywhere else it didn't do that great. But, that's fine. Best Japanese ad, hands down. That's pretty true. There are some pretty close contenders, though. I will say. There are some pretty close contenders. Did well for a bit in the UK. Really? Then the PS1 happened. Oh, well, yeah. What, the Saturn... When did it come out? Let me have a look. So, saying the 24th of November, but it depends on where. Okay, Japan. Japan was the latest, really? Usually it's the opposite. Usually Japan gets it first. Because these are like Japanese companies. They usually get it first. Sega consoles are better than modern gaming. Well, yeah, you're not really wrong with that. Sega kept pushing the boundaries of what they could do. But November 22nd, 1994. Oh no, never mind. Never mind, they did get it first because the rest was in 95. But have a look. Everything has microtransactions now. You're not wrong. It's the release. Where is it? 3rd of December 1994. Was that everywhere? Oh no, here we go. So that's funny. The Sega Saturn was out for less than a month before it came out in Japan. North America. It was out for a couple of months before it was in Europe. Yeah, like both Europe and NA, it was like out for at least a few months before the PlayStation came out. But didn't really have much room for it to succeed before the PlayStation came out, because the PlayStation just went, nah, fuck yeah. Like, we're just gonna do numbers over you. Like, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Sega definitely did way better than Nintendo back then in the UK. I think it was a bit like that down here in Australia too. I could be wrong. I think Sega did really well down here. But, oh my god, okay, I got a lot of submissions now. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look. We got a few here. Obviously, feel free to submit PSAs even when I'm not live. It's probably the last time I'm going to look at it. We'll do something else after this. But, so obviously we've looked at Segata Sanshiro, Grotesque, and Winner Taco. Winner Taco, fucking bizarre. Something's wrong. I feel like I know what that is. Okay, that's the Segata Sanshiro. I think it's in order. So this should be something's wrong. Let's have a look-see. Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Yep.
Something's wrong. For last year in the United
Okay, and then... Oh, I think this is talking about that one. But okay. I don't think anyone wrote anything about this PSA in particular. I've seen this one before.
1 million children suffered needlessly.
Sega and Amigas were the standard here for a long time. Really? Amiga? That's kind of a surprise. But I guess they were in the early 80s, but everywhere else I think it just kind of flopped after that. Especially when Nintendo came on the scene. My mum in elementary school had a PS2 and it was an amazing experience. I had a PS2 and I fucking loved it. That's the only PlayStation I've had, the PS2. Master System sold well into the 90s here as well. Really? Fuck. Amiga was fucking huge in the UK. That's a big surprise. I've been kind of ignoring this PSA the whole time, but I just let it play. I don't know. It's kind of similar to searching in a way, but less disturbing, which is really weird. But, you know, it's there. I'm going to get rid of that tab. I don't need it. Not bad, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't talk about it. I've seen it quite a few times before. I don't really have anything to say about it. Okay, this is a pretty shit CGI. Alright. Turn the music off. Game Boy! Holy shit, it's Mario and Luigi. Spit everything out of my face. Holy shit, it's the fucking Game Boy. Yeah, I thought it was a Japanese ad. It's the fucking Game Boy. Oh, it's a Hong Kong advertisement. Never mind. Never mind. Fuck, that was interesting. I just don't know what the fuck was happening half that time. Oh, okay, I think I've seen this one before. So this is Execution from Amnesty International. Yep, highest quality. Ah. Well, they're gone. I don't think I was in this one before, actually. That's it. We love Culture Pub. So many fucking PSAs with Culture Pub. Like, can it fuck off? But that's it. I'm trying to go for more adverts than PSAs. That's probably the way to go, because as PSAs go, it's very limited. Ads, I don't really talk about ads much on my channel, so there's a lot more to talk about. So I appreciate that. But that's it with this PSA? That's it? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's probably many you haven't seen, so adverts have the better reaction to it. Exactly. And there's a lot more adverts anyways. There's a lot more adverts out there, so it's more likely that I haven't seen them anyways. PSAs, especially on YouTube, it's usually the same shit that kind of gets pushed out of people. But I've branched out. I've gone stupidly far into that rabbit hole, and I think you all know that because I've made that many fucking videos about it. So, you know, it's a bit like that. It's a bit like that. I love how Amnesty will never talk about the causes. They'll just show gore and call it a day, which is a 50-50 argument for me. Exactly. That's all they do. Like, pull up any Amnesty International PSA. They're there to shock the audience, but they don't actually, like, help people in preventing the issue in the first place. Like, I know it's a big issue and it's going to be a hard issue to solve. Things like that are hard issues to solve. But, like, they do nothing? Like, hold on. I'm going to go on a tangent here. Let's pull up Amnesty International PSA, so that fucks off. Here we go. So let's just pull up this. I'm going to pause that. Like, pull up any of these Amnesty International PSAs. I've never seen this one before. But fucking Berlin Wall ass shit. But like, you look at shit like this and it's just like, you know, this isn't that graphic. Okay, I'll ignore that. We'll go. This one looks like it's gonna be pretty fucking gory, but okay. Like, bro, this sounds like fucking Evanescence. I'm just putting like a down the clock from Adam Freeman. Okay, it's just water. Ooh. Fucking dropping that beat. Look at that water pour. And it's gonna make someone getting waterboarded. Watch this. I'm too good. I think I've seen this one before, to be honest. Yeah, men's getting waterboarded. Like, see? This proves one point. They're just like... Yeah, there you go. Like, they're literally just showing shocking things just cause. Like, they're not really explaining the issue. Oh, this is... Oh! Belly slap! That was in one of my Bismol adverts or fucking PSA parade videos. Belly slap. Oh, I remember that. It's funny. Did they make one about a goldfish in a bowl and someone grabs a fish and lets it die out of the water with the sound of someone breaking into a house? I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. We got rip-off 9 Inch Nails on the soundtrack to this one. Exactly. We need to find belly slap. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Surely it comes up this time. Fuck. Hold on. I should go back onto the playlist because it might be on here. I hope so. Like they just, yeah, most of the time they just show graphic imagery just cause. That's a new on PSA. That won't be a part of that campaign. What the fuck? I'm just skimming through it. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways. Yeah, this is just like one company. Like their PSAs aren't terrible, but it's just like they just show imagery for it. At least it's not offensive. Like, fuck, SWR pulls that. Like SWR, every PSA they have is pretty offensive. Stress position is just like that. For real. Okay, I'm going to pause this before it starts. Because Day Trip in particular will probably... I'm surprised on my YouTube videos has not got me demonetized. But on a live stream, I don't want to pull that gamble. I'm probably already getting demonetized for the fucking music, so who really cares? But like, half of these PSAs are literally just like offensive as fuck. There's a lot on here that they don't have on here. But like, it's just shit. It's just fucking shit. Like, something in the way. Nah. Fucking Smash Mouth again. But like, yeah, it's pretty piss poor. SWR just makes smart disguise with a message. You're not fucking wrong. Like, it's actually just terrible. I think the only non-offensive one they did was counting sheep and lullaby. Yeah, that's pretty true. I think that's pretty true. You're pretty right about that. I just realized I set up my amp and everything, and I set up my pedal board and stuff. I got to take my pedal board tomorrow because we're re-amping guitars still. Fuck. Like, at least where we're recording all the songs and everything, like at least it's only like 10 minutes away from my house. So, thank fuck. I'm usually the one driving a decent distance. So, with recording and that only being 10 minutes away, it's fucking awesome. Awesome, but you know what? I don't have any plans for this fucking stream, I'll be honest. Oh, I just lost the sub. Great. That's alright. It's gonna happen. It's literally like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Not even sometimes. Sometimes it's like 1 step forward, 8 steps back. Such a gamble with shit like that. But that's alright. That's alright. We survive. Actually, what do you guys think about me doing my shorts? So, obviously on my channel, I've been uploading shorts every day. But they're getting more views than my actual fucking videos. So, I do like posting shorts. And I know it probably doesn't get that many views for the actual videos themselves, but it helps me out with my analytics at least. Gets more attention on my channel. So I think I'm still going to keep posting shorts every night. One thing I have done though, I've set up a bot for Discord to notify people when I'm uploading. But I didn't notify them about me being live. So, I don't know. Shorts usually bang. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. I'm just going to do shorts every day. Like I've set up a Google Drive now where I've got edited shorts ready. So every day I'm going to upload one at night. And I'm going to upload it to my TikTok too. Which... was that why YouTube joined the servers? Yep, exactly. Oh, shut up. Everyone's posting that fucking ASDF movie clip. where it's the Amazing Digital Circus voice actors. Like, I actually just don't fucking care. But what I'm going to do, if you guys are on TikTok and have been watching PSAs, I think you would realize that I run this channel. Focus, you can't. If you can see that. I think you can see that PSA resurgence. I think you can see it. But I run it. Back again. And I love it. I didn't upload for like 2 weeks. And then the TikTok doubled followers. And then like tripled likes. And I'm just like, fuck. like I really shouldn't have stopped uploading on it. But I'm back to uploading it again. I saw Chopper Read. Yes, I did upload the Chopper PSAs recently. I uploaded them last night. The Chopper Read ones. Good old Chop. But even though he's dead, but I guess he did fucking murder people. So, like, yeah, you know, a bit like that. Bit like that. Oh, my hair. What is going on with my fucking hair today? It's literally just like these strands at the front just gone like that, just in my fucking forehead. Like, yeah, sure. But that's fine. That's fine. I don't care too much. It's just a bit annoying. But at least the channel's I'm starting to push the YouTube channel again. So, like, having a look at the channel, I'm really trying to push it again. So, this new video flopped hard, and that hurts. Especially compared to this video. Like, this video got like double or triple the views by now of this video. And I was like, it fucking hurts. It hurts. I can't lie. But if I remember correctly, wasn't there a band Chopper Read ad? Yeah, that's one of the ones I posted. But yeah. Like, looking at these videos, so I've unlisted a few on here. I've unlisted a few, so a few aren't here. But as like as YouTube Shorts go, I've got shorts of this video, these first 3 videos, those 2, and this one. I'm gonna make shorts of like the Batman, Young Justice, and all that shit too. I'm just gonna be uploading one each day and stuff like that. You got a comment from that channel that had, what, 2.4 million subs, so it's not bad at all. Yeah, look, it's not, but I've had things like that before. I've had comments from big channels before. Like, very random, yes, but I've had comments from YouTube channels before. What? What? What the fuck?
Okay, I know by this point that you...
Shut up, me. Oh, there we go. I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, there you go. It's tough. Tough commented. And they've got 2.4 million. So that's pretty cool, but... Well, that's pretty cool. I've seen their videos before. I swear I've seen one of their old videos in the past. Because they look and sound familiar. So I looked at their recent video and I'm like, yeah, I've definitely seen one of their videos before.
Okay, I know...
Shut up, me! And comments are apparently turned off. Cool. I don't know why it does that. Even though, like, I refresh it.
I know by this point that...
And I'll pause that. Comments are not turned off. And then there's people's comments. A wheel? But... yeah, it's just... I don't know. It's cool to get attention from bigger YouTube channels like that, but it doesn't help, like, in a way. Yeah, the wheel. Is it marked for kids? No, it's not. Tava's a great YouTuber. Yeah, look, I think I've seen a video of theirs before. Well, I think I definitely have, but I know they talk about like PSAs and like creepy ads and shit half the time. So I was looking at their YouTube channel just a second ago, obviously, and they seem to talk about a few other things too, but I don't really know too much about them to where I can say exactly what they do. But that's fine. Look, one thing okay, I was gonna say, I'm going back on my YouTube shorts. one thing I hope that the YouTube Shorts do, I hope they get more attention, obviously, with time. But the one thing I really hope is that I hope that they get more views onto my main videos. That's the reason why I'm uploading Shorts in the first place, is to get more views on those videos. And look, I was hoping that with the Vince and Larry video, because I reckon it is a much better video. Oh, one thing I'm going to do. This is one thing I originally said I was going to do before, but let's edit. Let's edit the link. Ah, shit. Was gone for a minute. Are we discussing SWR? Not anymore. Not anymore. But that's alright. Okay, hold on. I'm just doing one quick thing. And then I'm just quickly doing one thing. There we go. So, for looking at this, we were before, but look at this. My video is there now.
Okay, I know by this point that
Because I think with this, I think my old Vince and Larry video was here. But I think this new video is much better. And I'll talk more about the actual campaign and all that shit. So I've fixed that. Because like that's probably the better thing to do, because I go more in depth about everything to do with Vince and Larry. And it's even more than what's on here. So there you go. I don't know. I know some of you have seen the new video, some of you haven't, but like there's, oh fuck, we got a lot more submissions. Okay. The first thing I see is Choco Balls. Cool. Oh well, at least I got a lot to look at, which is good. So next week I might do an Abysmal Adverts live, potentially, and then just edit that. Oh hell yeah, weren't you the one that rediscovered all their ads? Yes sir. So, not all. There was a decent amount put together in a playlist on YouTube before I started, I think. Let's have a look. I'm curious. I'll tell you what I love though. One thing that's really annoying is the US Department of Transportation uploaded one of their PSAs. And this is the best quality version of any of them. Any. So yeah, it's literally just... Yeah, should have... But literally, like... I was just thinking one thing about the thumbnail. But anyways. Like, this is the best quality out of any of the PSAs. By a long shot. It's on the glass. Huh? Fucking love this PSA. But anyways. Like, this is the best quality version of any of them. But... Like... Okay, I've done something stupid. But I've done something stupid in my video. But anyways, let's ignore that. It'll only come up with this one video. See how annoying. Only comes up with the one video. But... Like, you look at every other Vince and Larry PSA, like, they're pretty... A lot of them are rough, as the quality goes. 720p on an iPhone Fire right now. Exactly. But yeah, look, there's playlists like these. I can't remember how long ago these were made, but, like... This one is 37, so it's probably a bit more of a recent playlist. How recent does it say? No, it doesn't say how recent this playlist is. 2 videos are unavailable, but even then, like... 35 is not super. Why is the fuck? Why is there a Lego version of a PSA? I found a better quality version of that PSA too. Well, this is your head. But there's playlists out there that have a decent amount of them there. Like even this one too. This is another playlist. So that's 32. There's some decent sized playlists out there. But you got to keep in mind that there's like 44 PSAs. That's not including Ask Any Dummy Seatbelts makes sense. Including that would be 45. But like, it's one of those things where actually no, I'm gonna switch to this screen. Ooh. I found this one recently. Piercing, that no one's talked about. And it's in the new video as well. And I found, yeah, this better quality version of Celebrity Roast, which is nice. But you just gotta dig. You just gotta dig with this shit. It's literally one of those things you gotta dig for. Oh, this is a better quality version of this. And it's much better. Broken in a dead-end job. Yeah, I need to re-angle my camera, but it's alright. The steering wheel! Fucking love these PSAs. But even this one's a recent discovery. Because it's only got 1,200 views, it's not very popular. Yeah, Vince has got some piercings. But pretty new discovery for me on that one. But even then, yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm comes up all the time. Whenever I try and find Vince and Larry PSAs, Curb Your Enthusiasm comes up all the time. Don't know why. Okay. I swear digging for ads in general is like a second job. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What? Oh. That's just an edit. Okay. I was thinking like, what the fuck is that? Like, I was looking at it. I was just confused. But anyways, there's my video. Ayo, you should check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna... Sorry, I just coughed a lot. Just coughed a lot. You should check out the new video. But anyways, like, yeah, there's a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm. What the fuck? Hold on. Ah, it's just like a YouTube poop shit post. But there's a lot of random shit that comes up. Like, I'm trying to look at PSAs, and it's just like random shit coming up. So, Larry Bird, yeah, sure. Larry David. That's why Curb Your Enthusiasm comes up. This is fucking, oh, I'll watch this. It's shockingly bad. But, look at all that. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I gotta watch this. Hold on. Oh, he's cranking that Soldier Boy. Back in 2009. Oh, God. What? As in the basketball guy? Yeah. Larry Bird came up when I was talking about Vince and Larry. Like that has anything to do with Vince and Larry. What the fuck am I watching? Like, looks like fucking Sheldon Cooper. Bazinga. But, like, random, like, I'm trying to look for PSAs and it's just coming out with random shit. Like SNL clips, like, yeah, sure. Sure, that's what I'm looking for. Times have been hard since the campaign stopped. Oh, you're not wrong. That was sick. Like, I've never fucking seen that before. But, no, there's so many... Oh, I'm gonna check one thing. I need to angle this camera down a little bit. The only thing I wanted to check... But, can't even hate, that's cute. Yeah, no, it's just... I can't hate. What the hell does SNL have to do with Vince and Larry? I guess because Larry David would have been on SNL in those clips. Even though it's not Larry I'm talking about, but yeah, sure. YouTube search has sucked since 2020. Sucked since before then. But it's been a lot more evident since around then. It has definitely been a lot more evident since around that time. But YouTube was just the Wild West back in 2009. You're not wrong. But that's not a particularly bad thing either. Like, it's really not. No, it's really not. Oh, okay, I can't block that off. I'm trying to think. I was going to show you guys something. Actually, no, I can block it off. Got an idea. So I just want to block off one little section, obviously, because I don't want to get in trouble, but... Okay, here we go. Because I will show you statistics. I just can't show how much I'm earning. I'm earning fucking nothing anyway, so don't even worry. But, basically, here, since I've been uploading shorts, my views have gone up. That's the main thing I wanted to show. Like, YouTube shorts are the thing to get my views up. Even though, like, everything else is down, my views are up because I've been getting views from YouTube shorts. And even, like, my views now, like, even almost 500 views in 1 hour. It's a lot more. And it's all just shorts that are showing up in the top. Yeah, you couldn't really see that then. You know, it's like mainly shorts there. All the shorts are above everything else by quite a bit. But it's like, it's one of those things, if I'm getting more views on my stuff, that's what matters. I'd rather make sure I get more views on all this stuff, because it could potentially bring more attention to my channel. So, I know YouTube Shorts is a thing that's kind of annoying, but I think it's worth doing, because it's getting more attention on my channel, and that's a good thing. Especially around this time where I'm not making money. I'm making literally like, I'm almost not even making the fucking threshold of how much you're meant to make a month. Like, that's how bad the revenue is, and I'm not even working at the moment, so it's pretty fucked. But it wasn't filled with slop like it's become. Yeah, exactly. I blame YouTube Shorts. I hate them with a passion because you can't search anything out, with the majority of them being shorts. That's true. I hate that. That's true. The platform is driven by shorts now, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, exactly. If you ever wonder why you see a lot of random views for PSA Monday, it's me. I'll be honest, I've not seen it. I've not seen a lot of random views on PSA Mondays. But since you've piqued my interest, I'll have a look. So I got a playlist for it. Why PSA Monday in particular, though? Like, genuinely curious. I'm not even... Because, personally, I don't reckon this series is good. I reckon it's pretty shit. Like, because I've looked at it again since, and I reckon I could have just done so much better. But, look, to each their own. Like, it's... People like what they like. I can't diss it. Okay, there's PSA Monday number 6. There's number 1. Let's pull up analytics on each of these because I'm curious. And there's Jeffy. Okay, here we go. Always have them on the background for work because y'all were hilarious. Oh, really? Okay. It's not really... Okay. So number 2 has not had any views in the past 2 days. Number 3's had 2 views in the past 2 days. Number 4's had 1. Number 5's had 0. And number 6 has had 0. Number 1 has had 1. Interesting. Especially number 4. Okay. Okay, interesting. But, I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing, like, live shit again like that, but I just gotta think about it. I assume PSA Mondays was that period where it was throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks. Yeah, pretty much. I think around that time, I didn't really have much of an audience. So I think it was just kind of just like, do whatever the fuck. Didn't really matter. Number 2's blocked for you for some weird reason. Let me have a look. Let's have a look-see. It's gonna load. No. Number one. Number two. No, it's public. And it should be in the playlist too. But, okay. Odd. I know some videos around this time are age restricted and stuff, but... Well, not really age restricted, but just like... I know one is. The Ultimate PSA Iceberg's age restricted somehow, so... In that video, I was so upset. Okay, so I'm going to show this because I was so upset. So these 3 Iceberg videos, these were my first 3 up here. This one did okay. It did okay. Hence why I did another one. And that did pretty well too. Then I did another one to basically one up these 2. And this one blew the fuck up when I first did it. It blew the fuck up. And then it got age restricted. As you can see all the way down there, got age restricted. And then it just died. Like, as soon as it got age restricted, I'm going to have a look. Like, I can't show how much I'm earning on it and whatever because it's YouTube. YouTube's a cunt like that. Oh, okay, I made a lot less than I thought. But I think it's got 3 views in the past 2 days. But since literally it's spiked up. I want to see if I can just... Okay. Okay, this will show it without showing the revenue because I can get in trouble for showing those things. But look, so here we go. So when I uploaded the video, got a couple of views, did all right, and then it just went whoop. Even got like 6,000 views in one day. It literally shot up. And then as soon as it got age restricted, drop. Literally got age restricted and died. Like by that point at the peak, it was about 50-ish thousand views, and then just dead. Just dead in the fucking water because of the age restriction. It's really, really shit. That's weird. YouTube doing some weird shit once again. Yeah, that's bizarre. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. But no, I hate that. Like this video. His Ultimate PSA Iceberg. Get fucking numbers. Did numbers. But, yeah. I mean, icebergs are still popular. That's also probably why. Yeah, but the problem was, that's when I uploaded that video. It was about nearly 4 years ago now. When I uploaded that video, it went, and then it got age restricted and just dead. The views stopped. And I'm like, well, I'll go fuck myself then, because YouTube completely killed the reach of the video. I know people say that age restriction doesn't have an effect on views. It fucking does. As soon as it... Well, even demonetization. Even like just demonetization. That's what they usually say, demonetization. I can't even fucking talk. They say that demonetization has a doesn't have an effect on your views. It does. It definitely does. But this video, as soon as it got age restricted, because it's 18 plus only, dead. Just dead. Gone. But the views just stopped. And I've done PSA videos since then, but, you know, monotone screaming, just, fair enough. I don't know. That's the thing too, though, like, looking at it, I don't know if I want to do another iceberg video. Iceberg videos to me are so fucking boring. Even like, I unlisted the video, but I did a cancelled superhero movies iceberg video. I fucking hate that video. That's why I unlisted it. It's so shit. Like, it's so bad. But, you know what? It's kind of is what it is. They should have been left in 2022. What, iceberg videos? Actually, I do want to check one thing. Love that. I'll tell you what I'm going to show you guys. So I've set new titles for the Black Ops video. For the Black Ops video, I've set up 3 different titles. It's been running for 2 days. Don't even have enough information to see, literally to see if it's doing well or not. Like, great. Great. As the same as the new New video too. Don't even have enough information to see what's working. Love that. Yeah, true. Cinema's been in a bad spot in terms of indie. But in terms of indie, since that's fair. When it comes to iceberg videos, I think it just depends on the subject. Exactly. I think that's true. I don't mind watching a PSA. I don't mind watching an iceberg video, but it's more the fact of like the videos themselves. Like making a video like that is so fucking boring. Like I don't know. I don't know. I find it so boring. It just sucks. I'll tell you one thing that sucks. I do not have a single YouTube member yet. You know what? I'll chuck it in the chat. If you do want to join, feel free to join. It's only $2 a month for new videos early. I know I'm kind of just like doing a fucking ad segment in the middle of my stream. But look, $2 a month and you get early access to new videos. And I'll put your name at the end of the video as well. And you can spend $5 a month if you want to support a bit more. And I will actually say your name at the end of the video as well. But I don't know, very simple. I've simplified the reward system just because it's something I can fulfill and it'll be easy to do. And you guys will still get something good out of it too. So it's, you know, it's worth doing. Because, and look, you get even for these YouTube streams, you get cool things like these. You get all this cool shit. Beans! And you even get the pot surgeon and Michael Jordan and the fucking blacksmith pirate. Pirates are out to get you. But, look. I can't remember what I was fucking saying before. I kind of just went sponsor mode and then kind of forgot what I was saying. Fuck me, I remember beans. Yep. Eddie Murphy beans. That's an obscure one on the channel. Even though it was on Abysmal Adverts. Yeah, it was Abysmal Adverts, I think. Like, yeah. I think so. I think they were Abysmal Adverts. I can't fucking remember. Having a quick look. I am all, but what am I? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do another iceberg. Maybe, but might not be a terrible idea to do another iceberg video, and then if that flops, then just not do it again. Yeah, episode 3, Abysmal Adverts. Look at this. Oh, yeah! Beans! Oh, such a fucking bizarre ad. But I'll be doing this again. I've got to redesign the whole fucking... So I redesigned the whole logo, which is nice. I redesigned the whole fucking thing because I didn't have the original files anymore. But I got to do the thumbnail banner as well. So got some work to do, but that's alright. I don't know when I'm going to do Abysmal Adverts again though. It's obviously I've said it's coming back, but might be a next week stream kind of thing. Random question, but do I use Bandcamp? No, I do not. I do not use Bandcamp, actually. I don't know. I don't know. I just never really had to use Bandcamp. Okay, I've still got 10 responses. That's not too bad. But I wouldn't... The fuck did I just watch? Yes, this ad I'm sharing to you is Japanese. I'm just reading all the response. I'm looking at the Abysmal Advert submissions. But I was just curious to see if anyone else posted anything. But man, going back to the YouTube memberships, I will glaze the fuck out of you if you sign up because I do not have a single member. Like, I thought it was a good idea to redo it all and then no one signed up, so it's like, yay. It happens, but I think that's one thing. If I'm doing another iceberg video, I'm gonna be real. If I'm doing another iceberg video, I will be pushing the fuck out of my YouTube memberships and Patreon. Like, I will be doing it. I'm sorry. It's just what's going to happen. I'm going to be doing it. I think, like, it's just like, for something like that, why wouldn't I? Stream's doing alright. I'm having a quick look. But, okay, I'm going to mute myself. Yeah, stream's doing alright. I'm just having a quick little look-see. What would the iceberg be on? Great question. I don't have any answers because I don't know if I'm doing an iceberg video. I do have another video I want to work on today because I wrote a title for a new video. It's more superhero related, but I do need to, and it's something I've wanted for a long time. And look, I'm already, as I said, I don't have a fucking job. I've still got money, I've got savings and stuff too, but I do want to buy a comic for it. But I wish I could buy it from a shop near me. But this comic, unfortunately, is not easy to buy new. You can buy it from Amazon, but everywhere else, it's like, no. It's like, no. It's $55 on Amazon. But the problem is, I want the separate issues. I don't want the fucking omnibus version of it. I want, yeah, it's, I don't know. What is the comic, if you don't mind my question? I will show you in 1 second. In the US, we have so many comic book shops. I don't know how some are in business. There's a lot of competition down here. There was one good comic book shop down here. There was one good comic book shop that's about 10 minutes away from my house. And it was in Beaky. In like Beaconsfield. So it's down southeast of Melbourne. And it closed down about a year or two ago, which I was really fucking disappointed about because it was a good comic book shop. And it was like the only one down here. But it's fucking gone now. So yeah, great. Yeah, great. There's a few in town, but only one stocks 2018 comics. Yeah, that's fair. But this is... So the comic in particular has a very successful movie in the 90s that isn't like the comic in most ways. But I'm trying to say, like, because I want to buy the actual comics on their own, like the actual like series on their own, instead of buying the omnibus book where it has like the first 3 in it, because it's really like, it's just, they're fucking expensive. 90s comics, am I right? Well, the first one's 80s, actually, technically. But it's part of a series. It's part of a series with a few other comics that aren't related to what that is. It's a Dark Horse comic. I'm gonna tease it a bit until I reveal it. Or if someone answers it, then I'll reveal it. But the 90s comic speculation boom. Because look, I can get the first issue that they were in, which isn't their own titled comic. They end up getting their... So... Okay, I'm going to set the story, because this will hopefully, if people know the comics, I feel like... Ooh, okay. One of those is correct. I feel like when it comes to hobbies, comics are the only hobby that is priced right. Comics are the only hobby that's priced right. But I say that because usually my boyfriend's comics are like $3 to $5. I wish. They're a lot more down here. But one of those answers is right. Just pick the right one. You got a 1 out of 2 guess. And even if you guess the wrong one. I do want to talk about... Okay, I will say, I do want to talk about both of them. There's just one I want to talk about now. Because I'm more passionate about that one over the other. Even though I'm passionate about both. I'm passionate about both what you said, Oleander. Like, I'm passionate about both. But there's one I'm more passionate about. My guess is Spawn. Bow, bow. No. It is... Actually... Oh, good. Okay. At least... I was checking if Amazon was going to dox me, but no. It's got the wrong address. Good. The Mask. But the thing is, I don't live in Sydney, so it's good. I'll just leave that there. That's good. That's what I was worried about, because Amazon can dox you with that shit. They can dox you with that. And I don't want to get doxed. But the problem is, so this I've got a digital copy of this, and I've read it before. Great comics. But the thing is, though, I fucking knew it exactly. I love Shaun of the Dead. Fucking great movie. Problem is, it's got the first 3 comics. It's actually if you read the sample here, so you have a look through it on the Mask Omnibus. So it's got the first 3, but technically, so this is the Mask. Technically, this is Mayhem. Until I don't think it. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. So technically, the Mask doesn't even start until after this first story. So it's interesting because if you look at, let's go back here. So there's 100 pages, but technically, like the first 40 pages are the Mayhem run of the Mask. And Mayhem, I'll show you. Because you can buy issue 1 for like $90. Mayhem is a series where there's a 4-run series where they had 3 different comics. So they had the Mask, Mecha, and the Mark. And then they all told their own story through 4 issues. And this Mayhem comic told the story of Stanley Ipkiss. And obviously the movie has Stanley Ipkiss. But after this issue, I'm going to spoil the Mayhem run of the Mask before you get into the actual Mask comic itself. Stanley fucking dies. Like, his girlfriend Kathy fucking shoots him and then takes the Mask to the authorities. And then that's where the Mask starts. The Mask actually starts with her taking the Mask to Lieutenant Calloway. And then in the Mask, Lieutenant Calloway has the Mask. And then ends up giving it up in the end, and then the Mask Returns happens and all that shit. I would recommend reading them. But the only issue, if I'm gonna get back to my point, is I want to buy like each of the comics on their own. I don't want to have to buy this omnibus version. But hey, $55, but it's gonna take a few days to come. Still not bad. Like, it'll take 2 days to come. Because I think what I want to do, a part of the video, I want to have the comic and actually like flick through it and have like a top view camera and kind of flip through the comic. Because it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have like a flip through and you can use that as like footage. Unfortunately, no one starts singing Cuban Pete. Yeah, you're not wrong. No one does in this. It's a lot more graphic. A lot more graphic. And even like, I'll get into my next point too, because I do want the 4th Mask comic as well. So I'm going to get back to it. But basically with this comic, it has obviously the Mask Returns, and the Mask Strikes Back. The Mask Strikes Back is the only one made after the movie came out. And that took a bit more direction from the movie. I think it's still a bit of a balance in between the comics and the movie, where it's a bit more silly. The Mask does more silly kind of things, not as grotesque. But it still follows the comics and has characters like Walter and all that shit. Not Walter from the Muppets. Walter's a big, brooding motherfucker. But yeah, basically, it's Mob Muscle Man Walter. See, told you. But basically, the Mask Strikes Back takes a bit from the movies because it makes the Mask a bit more silly compared to what happens in the first 2 comics in The Mask and The Mask Returns. Or Walter from Breaking Bad. True. But even then, the Omnibus Volume 2, the only one I want, there's a lot of fucking comics in this one, because I gotta look at it. But the only one I gotta read more after The Hunt for Green October, but that's the only other one I want. So I've read the first 4. First 4 are excellent. Even The Hunt for Green October is great. World Tour doesn't look very interesting. Southern Discomfort looks pretty good though. I've read Night of the Return of the Living Ipkiss. I've read that. It's a short. It's a short comic run thing, where basically Stanley Ipkiss's grave gets the mask and he lives for a night. Kind of one-off thing. Toys in the Attic, never read it, but Southern Discomfort seems like it would be alright too, and I got to give that a crack. But maybe I'll give that a crack before. But I just don't know what. Son of the Mask is ass. It's literally one of the worst movies ever made. I don't care what anyone says. Fucking horrendous. Horrendous. Dog shit. But there was a Nintendo Power Contest where the prize was to have a part in the cancelled Mask 2. Yeah, I've been watching videos about the Mask again recently, because I needed to kind of catch up again, because I haven't really been looking at the Mask stuff recently. But yeah, with the Nintendo Power Contest, basically the guy that won, obviously the Mask 2 didn't happen around the time that they thought it was going to happen. So they ended up giving the guy a bunch of like consoles and games and shit. Obviously like Nintendo consoles and stuff. It makes Pluto Nash look like cinema. You're honestly not wrong. Honestly, my two least favorite movies of all time has to be Son of the Mask and Suicide Squad. I don't know which one I hate more. It flips. It flips every day. Charles Russell wanted to do a sequel, but Jim Carrey dipped out after how poor the reviews were for Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. Yeah, no, I do remember that. And obviously, Jim Carrey's like, no, there's no fun in playing the same character again, because there's no challenge. And that was his theory until Kick-Ass 2. And then now he's been in the fucking Sonic movies 3 times. 2016 Suicide Squad. Why the James Gunn one? I've got a poster of the movie literally right next to my bed. Like the James Gunn one. I walked out of Suicide Squad. I'm glad I never went to the movies. I was meant to go to the movies to watch it. I was meant to. Never did. So I had friends at the time that wanted to go and watch it, and I'm so fucking glad I didn't. So I think I would have committed Suicide Squad in that fucking cinema. Asking for clarification's sakes. Yeah, why would I say that James Gunn's is like one of the worst movies of all time? No, not. It's a fucking great movie. 2016 Suicide Squad was garbage, 100%. Apparently he only did the Sonic sequels because the scripts were good. Fair. I think the Sonic movies are pretty solid. Fair, but like, you know, a bit weird. I reckon the Mask 2 could have gone a bit. They could have taken it a different direction from there. Like, I think that's the, you know what? That's the interesting thing about the Mask. Like, obviously, you know the movie as it is. Love it. Whatever. Great movie. Still is a good movie. I think Peter Green died not too long ago, didn't he? Yeah. Like, fucking 2 months ago. Thought so. I forgot about that. Anyways, like this movie, great movie. Honestly, love watching it. It's still a good movie. But the original concept art for this took a bit of a darker direction. Like, even with how the mask, it looks worse, granted. But like, took a bit of a darker direction, this kind of thing. And it's kind of interesting. Like, especially there with how it looks. Yeah, with how it looks there, like it's pretty interesting. Well, it's bizarre stuff, but it's honestly quite interesting how, yeah, they took a bit of an interesting approach on how the mask would look, but it took more of that. It took a lot more from the comics at first, and then they changed it to be what it is. And I think for the time, if they went the direction of being more faithful to the comic, it would have been one of those movies that people liked later on. I reckon it wouldn't have done well at the time. Like a movie like that, it would have It would have... People would have liked it. I just reckon it wouldn't have made much money. People would have started liking it later on. And it wouldn't have had Son of the Mask, which probably a good fucking thing. But, you know. Mask was more cartoonish with the film. Meanwhile, the source material is noir, body horror, and, like, Ed Roth art if it came to life. Exactly. And it's... Look, honestly, it's a lot more psychological, too. In that way where the mask kind of lets out your bad side. It's a lot more psychological in that way where it's like... You end up realizing how fucked the mask makes you, basically. Because it's basically every negative urge amplified. It basically just amplifies it in a way. But honestly, great comics. Could have gotten an X rating, to be fair, if it took things a bit too far. Yeah, absolutely. But that's the thing too, though. Since nothing's been done with the mask since 2005, like... Why wouldn't they? Especially, like, I think the point I would make in a video about the mask is that around the time of the Joker, why weren't New Line pushing for a mask movie? They really could have pushed for a mask movie, and it would have been really fucking good. But I guess a lot of people know the mask for the Jim Carrey movie now. But it would have been awesome to see an accurate comic book adaptation of the mask around the time when the first Joker movie was doing well. I guess COVID came in and affected things, but also, let's not forget, Fully a Doo-Doo ruined that too, because Joker 2 fucking sucks. I would have loved to see a comic accurate. Yep, 100%. 100%. I legit think Mask would be cool as an animated film, and one that breaks the stigma of animations for children. Yeah, 100%. I reckon that would be pretty good too. The only thing is... I hope they don't do like what they did with like Invincible, where they kind of make it like a cheap animated series for like Amazon or some shit. Like, I like Invincible. I do like Invincible. But I don't give a fuck about this new season coming out. I actually don't care. Not watch the trailers. Don't really care, because problem is, ever since season 1, the quality has just dropped. Like, the quality of Invincible has dropped so hard. Season 1 looked great, and then it just got worse and worse because they're trying to pump it out. Like, they're trying to do a season a year, and that's just fucking insane. I think... And that's one good thing the boys did, is they took a year break to release the final season of The Boys this year. And I fucking hope that's good. I fucking hope. Because I know, obviously, The Boys series is quite different to the comics. I've read a good chunk of the comics. I haven't read all of it. But, like, I fucking hope. I hope. I'm sorry, you ain't gonna do a season a year and the quality not go to shit. Exactly. No, I agree. It's just like... they shouldn't have done that in the first place. Especially if it's Western Animation Studio doing it. Yeah, 100%. I tell you what I find funny, though. I love how they fired all of the... I'm trying to say the NSFW animators, because really they animated a lot of explicit content like that. But in the first season, they had a lot of animators that did that kind of working on Invincible, and it looked good. And then they fired them all in season 2, and the quality just goes like that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how that works. But it just shows that it doesn't matter what kind of art you're animating, that the artists themselves is what fucking matters. It's not particularly like what they're doing. It's more just like their quality that matters. But, yeah. The Mask animated show, for some reason, is one of the earliest shows I remember. I have never watched the show. Never watched it. I know Rob Paulson voices the Mask, and there's like a... I know it took a bit more from the comic in regards to, like, how Lieutenant Calloway is in the show, and how they bring in, like, Walter and things like that. But I've never watched the show. I've never watched the show. I didn't grow up with it. I grew up watching the movie a lot, but I was born in 99, so, like, I didn't grow up watching the show, because the show hasn't really... Like, I don't think it was that popular down here, but I could be wrong. I guess Japanese animation studios are just better at cranking out stuff on short time frames, because they literally work like 16 hours a day, and then they sleep in their fucking... in their studio. Like, they're crazy. It's crazy how they just do that. It shouldn't matter what kind of art it's made. Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what they're doing outside of that project. Because like, if they're doing that project and they're doing an excellent job, who gives a fuck? Man, I could have, if I was, say, if I don't know, for somehow if I fucking managed to do like a mask show or some shit, and I had like prawn animators and whatever, I wouldn't fucking care. It's more about the quality itself. If the quality is good, great. I don't fucking care. I literally don't care. Like, good on them. They got to make bank somehow. And if they're animating that kind of stuff in their own time, great. I don't care. It's literally like, it makes money. It makes money. Kill. Ugh. But it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. I'm glad I was on the right camera because I had sister walk in, drop some clothes in. So that's all right. At least couldn't see him. That's cool. That's fine. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I could care less. I could care less. But some people care. Oh yeah, also, one thing that sucks, this is completely unrelated to what we're talking about, but my other live streams are just like copyright claim to shit. They're blocked in Russia for some reason, but it's whatever. As long as people can still watch them, then that's fine. But a bit bizarre. Oh, I was checking some statistic, and I'm like, what? 200 views, like recently on my what? But no, it's 200 views in the past 2 days. This new video flopped so fucking hard, and it hurts. It hurts so bad. But what am I meant to do, I guess? What am I meant to do? It is one of those things. It is one of those things. But Poopin ain't too happy about PSAs, it seems. I am very confused about what you just said. I am very confused. But no, my recent video just fucking flopped. It's to the point where I don't even like have enough information to find out if the new thumbnail's doing well or not. Like if people are clicking the new thumbnail over the other one, because there's no one's clicking on it regardless. Oh, poop. Be a nickname for Putin. Oh, fuck. Of course. Of course it is. I did not think about that in the slightest, because I kind of forgot that I mentioned Russia. That makes a lot of sense. Fuck it hell. Oh, fuck. No. To fucking damn. My voice just disappeared. Yes, I'm aware that it's juvenile and immature. No, I just didn't think about it. I don't care if it's juvenile and immature. I'm not very mature myself. But like, I just didn't think about it. Did not think about it at all. But is what it is. Is what it is. Oh fuck. Yeah, I need to. I think that was the issue before when I was talking about the mask. Is like getting the comics on their own. Like say like just the mask on its run, and then the mask returns on its run, and then like the mask strikes back on its own. It's fucking impossible. Especially down here in Australia, it's fucking impossible just to get like the singular comic series on their own. It's fucking shit. Primus sucks. Yes. Yes. Same thing happened to Love, Death, and Robots. Got watered down after the 3rd season. It happens with a lot of shows. It happens with a lot of shows, and it fucking sucks. It does suck. It's just, yeah, I don't know. With animated shows, it's a bit like that. But you know what? One thing I was thinking about the other day that I kind of forgot existed is Batman Cape Crusader. What the fuck is happening with that? There was meant to be a season 2, but I have not heard anything. Huh. So it's apparently meant to release. It's apparently meant to release sometime this year. So thanks to the AI slot machine on Google. Well, that's obviously AI slop, that video. So ignore that. But above it, Batman Cape Crusader Season 2 is officially in development. I know that. I'm following a 2-season order. So the second season's the only other season as part of the order. While specific release date's not set, voice actor Hamish Linklater has suggested a 2026 release window with production underway, which is interesting. But especially like, will it be later this year? Honestly, I think the problem with Batman Cape Crusader is I have not thought about it since talking about it. Honestly, Batman Cape Crusader is one of those series I have not thought about since it came out. Or since after I did my video and everything. I've not thought about it. I've not watched it. I've not thought about it. It's just like, I don't know. It's honestly just meh. That's all I can say. Just meh. Not much to say about it, really. So, I don't know. It's one of those things. All I'm saying about the boys is that Carl Urban go brrr. Oh, and I like the direction of the show, and it's kind of a modern take that fits into the world in a way. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know what they're going to... Because obviously, it's all been filmed. It's currently in the process of being, like, final edits being done and all that shit. But, like, I wonder what this final season's going to do. And, obviously, the show does like to kind of make fun of recent events and stuff. But with how much that's happened in between, like, the show being... the final season being scripted and filmed and everything... Like, it's fucking bizarre. Like, it would have been, I think, around when they were scripting it, it would have been in the start of the Epstein file shit. But now so much has happened since then, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Yummers, exactly. Just yummers. You're like, fucking yummers. You've been putting on a bit of weight. Fucking weight in the stomach. I'd tell you what, even though, actually, another thing I'm keen for, honestly, one animated show I still watch whenever it comes out that's really fucking good, and hopefully season 4 is happening soon, is Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is fucking excellent. I love Smiling Friends. I wonder, I think, it'll probably be next year, but, yeah, so... Yeah, basically end of last year. So, like, 2 months ago. But I fucking love Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is so funny. And it actually does interesting shit with the animation, so. And it's just a funny show. That's, like, one of the animated shows I watch. I like how weirdly wholesome Smiling Friends is. Exactly. There's a lot of good things to like about Smiling Friends. It's a great show. But... I hope it doesn't have the Rick and Morty effect. I never liked Rick and Morty anyway, so it's... Yeah, you know, it's a bit like that. Taking over. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Never watched Smiling Friends because I don't have HBO Max. Yeah, neither. Because HBO Max is only a recent thing down here. But because, hear me out. Because it wasn't available down here until recently, I had to do the cheeky. To get access to it. Smiling Friends was something I'd never expect to like, but I do. Exactly, same here, 100%. I agree. Venture Bros over Dick and Morty. I haven't watched either, so I watched like one episode of Rick and Morty, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. I just never watched it again. It's on Adult Swim. Yeah, no, I know that, but it's just like. Down here in Australia, you can't get access to Adult Swim like that. Unless you want to pay for Foxtel, which is fucking overpriced as shit. Like Foxtel Go, I think it's what it's called. Ugh, fucking bright. Yeah, if you want to get Foxtel down here, it's fucking expensive as shit. If you want to get access to Adult Swim. Foxtel packages. Thanks, Telstra. Let's have a look. Ah. Oh. Interesting. So you can't buy... You have to buy it on demand now. You can't even... Oh, interesting. Very interesting. But they probably make fucking money from Foxtel because old people still get it and it's so overpriced. Streaming services have ruined entertainment for me. That's very fair. That's very fair. Because, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on with that. Venture Bros is basically a parody of Johnny Quest and Hardy Bros. It's also a love letter to pulp series nature. Fair enough. I think I've heard of Venture Bros before. Just never watched it. I feel the same way about Smiling Friends as I did for the likes of like Koala Man and such. I've got to watch Koala Man. It does look like it'd be pretty alright. I know Damo and Darren are in fucking Koala Man. I love Damo and Darren. It's so funny. Fucking Michael Cusack. I guess because I think I find Damo and Darren funny because I've seen a lot of shit like that. Fuck, I went for a food shop last week where I saw shit like that. Like, literally, but it was like a bogan chicken instead. So it's like, I feel ya. I relate to Damo and Darren in that way because I see that shit sometimes. Like Damo. You gotta love that shit. It's so good. So good. Fuck, it's getting hot as shit in here. He's actually so hot. Koala Man's awesome. Also, Michael Cusack is an Aussie treasure. Exactly. Damo and Darren are so funny though. Yeah, 100%. I've watched the series on YouTube. It's fucking great. It's so great. Common Side Effects is really good. I thought I would not like it, but I did. Never heard of that, to be honest. Maybe it's because I'm not Australian and that's why I find it so funny. Yeah, look, I think it's one of those things where, like, even though Damo and Darren's a very Aussie kind of thing, there's still people like that in every country. There's still people like that. So I think it's one of those things where it can still be relatable to everyone. Oh, I love that thumbnail. I've seen the thumbnail on the fucking live stream. I've seen the thumbnail of the live stream. Sorry, I was yawning so much. But speaking about that, I was yawning in the fucking thumbnail. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, what a thumbnail. Beautiful. But yeah, no, look, it's honestly just funny. Also, one thing I've been trying to sort out is getting like a visual chat on screen. Does not fucking work though whenever I do it, so. Common Side Effects, must look it up later. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I'll have a look now. Oh no, I've seen things of this pop up before. Never watched it though. But interesting. Just never watched it. Why are they animated like Meat Canyon characters? I think like with a lot less detail though. Bit bizarre, but oh, Mike Judge. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very. Never said this, but I missed gaming content on YouTube before they censored games like GTA 5 as a recent. Yeah, no, 100%. I used to love watching gaming videos back in the day. That used to be my shit. I used to love watching gaming videos. I still do, but not much. I've seen some of YOLO. I've seen bits of YOLO as well. I've never watched the whole thing, but yeah, no, I gotta watch the whole thing, but it's on HBO Max. HBO Max is somewhat affordable though. If I have a look, so there's YOLO. It's 3 seasons, but if you subscribe to Max down here, I think you can get never mind. It is a lot more expensive than it used to be. Oh, but you can get you can get full HD and you can stream on 2 devices at once for $11.99. That's not bad. That's not bad. Or you can spend up to $22 a month, but only 4 devices. That's fucking shit. I fucking hate how subscription services do this now. Like, really? Why? Like, why? You're just like, you're fucking ruining yourselves. But I guess you can save money doing it yearly, but it's just like, it's one of the more affordable streaming services. I'll give them that. It's a lot more affordable, but fuck, it's just, you're shooting yourself in the foot doing shit like that. Max is good, but still wouldn't use it. Exactly, 100%. I've got a Plex server, so I don't really care, to be honest. But like, yeah, Plex and having my own NAS is a godsend. I fucking love it. Because I can watch my shit wherever I want. And I've got a NAS, so I can watch it wherever I want. And I can even watch it on my phone. And it's just like a singular streaming service where I can watch everything. Create accounts. Anyone can watch whenever the fuck they want. And it doesn't have to be limited to a certain amount of people. I have to update my fucking, I have to update my server, actually. Okay. I've just seen that. I'm having a look. And it's good too, because having this server, like if I need footage of movies and stuff, I can just grab it from my NAS and put it on my computer. If I'm editing something, like using certain footage, like say for this mask video, I'm probably just going to grab the movie off my NAS and put it on my computer. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy like that. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make an iceberg video first or do that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make an iceberg video and then I'll do that, because who knows? Who knows? But I do want to do PSA parades every like a week or two. I reckon every 2 weeks maybe, but see how we go. We'll see how we go. But you know what though? I think I think this might be the end of the stream, because I don't know what else to do at the moment, to be completely honest. But you know what though? Before I go, so I got some things to do at the moment. Before I go, I of course have to plug this. Join my memberships. Join it. Join it. Join the memberships. Be good. Join. Literally. So $3 Australian is $2 US. $2 a month or $5 a month. And you can get access to new videos early. And then the Prime tier, I will shout you out. Member shout out. Might add something extra to that too. But basically, join. Join. Anyways, I will catch you on the flip side.
To purchase, and their names are the big 2 names that you would see in the branding of the toys. For the first year that these toys were on sale, you could buy Vince and Larry toys, but a lot of people weren't happy about this. It wasn't just the general public that didn't like this, but even the US Department of Transportation didn't like it, as they realized that this toy line undermined their intentions with the characters, as they wanted to treat their message of buckling up seriously. You would think that it's just the US Department of Transportation and the public complaining about this issue. Nope. The 3 major networks complained too. The 3 big networks, being ABC, CBS and NBC, all refused to air their PSAs during the time these toys were being sold, and because of that, ad cancel started to complain, and even decided to approach Tyco in late 1992 because they wanted the toys to be discontinued. With all the big controversy around the toy line that was based on the series of PSAs, what was the solution to this massive issue? Just a simple renaming of the 2 characters and a palette swap. I'm not joking.
Oh yeah, before I go, because I know you guys can hear me, I will be streaming every Saturday, roughly around this time anyways. I will do a post the day before, whenever I'm streaming as well. So post here and post in Discord.
They literally renamed the 2 main Crash dummies and changed their colours. Even the artwork on the back of the packages are exactly the same, but they just changed the different colours to suit the new characters. Slick was coloured white instead of Vince's grey, and Spin was coloured purple instead of Larry's light blue, and the actual logo of the Crash Dummy branding was changed, where it now says